between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. It's interleague baseball on the show. Shelby Miller is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96. Good sinking action and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball, and if that's the case, the power.
Out! Out! 4-4. Take the base. Out! He's out!
Stepping in, Douglas Pittman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Here's the 0-2. Smoke toward the hole, taken in by Wong. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into the air to shallow center. To Shields. Comes on now, and he has it, one down.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well struck down the right field line. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fastball well outside.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Miller into the windup with the payoff pitch. And he popped him up. Wisdom backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Back to the top of the order now. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez.
Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 now. DJ LeMahieu would be next. He loses him on ball four.
Three of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Now batting, the designated hitter, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's collected 11 hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. LeMahieu, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-1 home. 2-2 the count. Two, here it is. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike three, and the side is retired. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Rougned Odor now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First offering on its way. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. Wieters has it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Up next for the Rangers, Ronald Guzman comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. On to first. And how about that double play? Wow.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone. Hits on top of it. Induces the ground ball double play.
Into the box now, Roberto Guillen, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. Reyes has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And another foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rangers go down quickly there. They trail this one 1-0. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Goldschmidt.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance.
DeYoung.
Miller's got his target and delivers. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Now Miller on 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Lifted in the air out to right. Lazara's on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's 1 for 5. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Wisdom has it. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Cardinals lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Patrick Wisdom.
Leading
And you
off
can
for
see
the
his home
Rangers,
road splits there.
the third
He has
baseman,
not fared very
number
well in front of
21.
the home crowd, oddly enough. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Isaiah.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Wisdom on at first. Nobody out. One and two to the Rangers catcher.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and up to
The
bat next,
center
Delino
fielder,
DeShields.
number 3, Delino DeShields.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Long for 1. On to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the 1. So a runner at first with 2 away. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. From the stretch. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Two out with the man at first. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
25, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Colton Wong now. Career line
now
against Shelby Miller. He's a .333 hitter.
Wong.
First pitch on its way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball just missed above the zone. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Now batting, catcher.
Standing in now, Matt Wieters. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Outside, 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes to Shields. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jose.
Stepping in now, Jose Martinez. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Wieters at second with 2 down. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Grounded up the first baseline. Guzman is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Rangers nothing. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one.
Andrus.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Goldschmidt is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now. Douglas Pittman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pittman.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor.
First pitch of the at-bat. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail things here 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot. DJ LeMahieu, 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. This is line to left. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rangers' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while. What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. DeShields is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Paul DeYoung.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. They're up 2-0. Ready now, Ronald Guzman,
Leading off
as
for
we
the
move
Rangers,
past the halfway point
the
in this
first
one and
baseman,
begin the bottom of the fifth.
Ronald.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Goodwin is there. One pitch, one out. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Guillen. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Roberto Guillen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a ball diving into the dirt. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Got him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting.
Into the box,
Number
Patrick
21.
Wisdom. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Ozuna at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Your
Jordan
attention,
Lyles
please.
takes over to start the
pitching
6th
for
inning
the
on the
Rangers.
mound.
Number 37, Jordan Lyles.
Digging in, Brian Goodwin. He was
Leading off for
retired
St.
via the
Louis.
ground ball
The
last
center
time up.
fielder, number 25, Brian Goodwin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Colton
Now
Wong will
batting,
stand in.
the second baseman.
As he'll
Colton
take a first pitch curveball
Wong.
right down the middle for strike 1. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's gone 2 for 5. Ball 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. That's out to left center and over the head of the shortstop. Andrus hits a base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
Jeimer Candelario will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Two and 0 now.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Lyles comes set. Here it is on 2-0. Fouled off. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in the switch hitter, Matt Wieters. And their runners at the corners now.
Wieters.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High pop up. Wisdom waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jose Martinez. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. He's gone 2 for 8. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pittman is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Cards strand a couple, but they're on top 2-0. So next to the plate for Texas, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
A ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
That's ball.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
The batter, the center fielder.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1.
Hey.
1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Count still at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Standing in, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Count remains 2-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
In now, Elvis Andrus. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Elvis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Three and oh now. Mazzara, the runner at first with two gone. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
22, Douglas Pittman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Comes set. The 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-2. Another one sent foul. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The set and the 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging in the dirt. Wieters gathers it. And that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Chris Martin will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Chris Martin.
Next will be the designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. The 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. One gone for the Redbirds in the seventh. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. Pittman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box now, Paul DeYoung. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He hit a sac fly earlier. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. Pittman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Bottom of the seventh now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Rangers nothing. Chasen Shreve gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 40, Chasen Shreve.
Now batting, Rougned Odor. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Pulled toward right center field. Martinez on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So stepping in, Ronald Guzman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. The 2-1. Hit out towards second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Oliver Drake takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Roberto Guillen will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. First offering on its way.
Nope, at the ball.
Too high, 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Guzman, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. To first base. The tag, and he is out. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. St. Louis is out in front, 2-0. Forrest Conway has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Marcell Ozuna, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
The center fielder, number 25, Brian Goodwin.
In now, Brian Goodwin.
He swings and lines it to left.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will track it down. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Oh, and I think that got him in the foot. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. From the stretch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
1-2, here it comes. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at-bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
The batter, the catcher, Matt.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. And it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Goodwin on third with 2 out. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. 2 hits here in the inning lead to a run for the Redbirds. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Rangers nothing. Mike Pearson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Mike Pearson.
Digging in once again, Patrick Wisdom. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Ozuna, still ranging back. And that one is gone. Shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, and the Rangers strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 contest.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Standing in now, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Wong charging this one. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And up to bat next, Delino DeShields. First pitch on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara.
He's set. Here it comes. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Goodwin is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Elvis Andrews.
Number 1.
He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here it comes now to Andrus. Strike one to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. The Shields leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop. From the belt, the pitch. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
3-2 pitch. Full count still. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Striding in once again, Douglas Pittman in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to minimize the damage here. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
On the back, pick up the ball. Up the middle. And the throw to Wong, and the inning is over. Rangers will have to be content with just the 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Rangers 1. Cesar Pinto enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Cesar Pinto.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Jose Martinez. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazar is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. There is Andrus. On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Up top, it's 2-0.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
The 2-0. Lifted into the air out towards center field. DeShields is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. John Brebbia comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 60.
So digging in now, Odor 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Leading off for the Rangers, the second baseman, Rugden.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Now the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And just what they needed here to start the bottom of the ninth is he's in with a 2-base hit.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. Brebbia was born in Massachusetts. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Odor stands at second with no outs.
All right, hold on right there.
And that's through into right field for a base hit.
He just has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Andrew Stevenson.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now Roberto Guillen, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And there's ball 1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Stepping in, Patrick Wisdom. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runner at first here, one man out. So a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Quick check on that tying run at first, but the runner's back easily. The 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Hit down the line to kick. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Jordan Hicks takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Striding in, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hicks stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 2 out here and a runner at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Texas down to their final strike in this one. A swing and a ground ball to third. To his left, Candelario. Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out. And the Cardinals consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep